wabarakatuh. My name is Yusmalia Nurhaliza, and in this video I will present my thesis, which entitled Students' Perception on Freewriting Technique at English Department SUSKA RIAU. The first is background of the problem. Freewriting is a brainstorming practice in which you are free to write about whatever comes to mind about the topic you are working on. Its goal is to draw attention to a certain aspect of your subject. The goal of freewriting is to generate as many ideas as possible. Based on the researcher observation on the fourth semester of English students in SUSKA RIAU, the students still facing difficulties in writing English. The students seem to find it difficult to produce what ideas to write. In other words, they have difficulties in expressing ideas to be written, which has become one of their problems in writing. Limitation of the problem. In this research, the researcher focused on students' perception on freewriting technique, which we could formulate the question as what are the perception of the fourth semester English department students of SUSKA RIAU on freewriting technique? The objective of the research was to find out students' perception towards freewriting technique. Definition of terms. There are two terms, perception and freewriting. Perception is the way you think about something, the way you notice things with your senses, and the natural ability to understand or notice things quickly. Freewriting is to free to write about whatever comes to mind about the topic you're working on. Operational concept. According to Chang 2020, the operational concept of perception on freewriting is as follows. First is topic and topic arrangement, writing fluency, next is confidence, and the last is motivation. Method of the research. In this research, the method that were used was descriptive research. The location at English Education Department of SUSKA RIAU. The time was June 1st, 2020. The subject was the fourth semester of English students in SUSKA RIAU, and the object was students' perception on freewriting technique. Population and sample. The population of this research was 135 students, which the researcher took 26 students as the sample. Technique of data collection. The technique that the researcher used was giving out questionnaires to the students. Technique of data analysis. The data was analyzed by descriptive statistic data. Next is research findings. The student's perception average score based on its indicator. The first we have topic and topic arrangement. About 76% of students have a positive perception towards freewriting. About 78% of students have positive perception towards their writing fluency using freewriting. About 81% of students have positive perception towards their confidence, and then the last is 77% of students have positive perception towards their motivation. The overall score of students' perception can be shown as in this chart. About 54% of students have a really positive perception towards freewriting. About 27% of students have positive perception. About 11% of students have a negative perception towards free writing, and 8% of students chose to be neutral. It is shown that about 81% of students have positive perception, about 11 students have negative perception, and 8 students are neutral. Well, it is shown that free writing has positive perception, has positive insights among students. Their responses indicates that free writing could help them during their academic writing course. And then the last is conclusion. This research was aimed to find out students' perception towards free writing technique. Well, based on the data that were discussed, presented, analyzed, it is shown that 81% of students have positive perception towards free writing, 11% of students have negative perception towards free writing, and about 8% students chose to be neutral towards free writing. It could be concluded that free writing have positive perception amongst 4th semester English students in UIN SUSKA RIAU. I think that's all from me. I'm sorry for my mistake. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.